Hi there, everybody. Today, for those of you who are remote learners, or for any class that hasn't been able to get into the library to do our library orientation, I am recording it for your viewing pleasure. So I'm actually the new library media specialist here at Navarre High School. My name is Mrs. Mitchell, and my assistant this year is Ms. Coach Tony Patton. And you can see our Bitmojis throughout this presentation. One thing I want to go over with you is the goals of this orientation. So there's three main things that I want you to get from this. And one is I want you to feel comfortable with the Raider Learning Commons. So I'm moving the name from library or media center towards learning commons because I feel like it better describes the type of space that I like to have. So I want you to feel comfortable coming in here and using the resources that we have here. I want you to discover the wide variety of resources that we do have available, both in person and online. And if you were here, we would practice checking out a book of your choosing, but you will also have the opportunity to practice finding an ebook or finding a book that you can put on hold and come get from me curbside. So for those of you in the building, most of the policies and procedures in the library are very typical. So our library is open in the morning at 8:45 when y'all are allowed in the building until the end of the school day at 3:30. If you're coming during class time, you need to have a teacher-signed planner or pass. I have a new sign-in procedure that actually uses a computer. It's called Library Track. So when you come into the library, instead of signing in on paper, you will sign in on the laptop that's sitting at the desk with your first and last name, the teacher who you have during that current period, and also the reason why you're here. And I have a drop-down list of some common ones, like to check out a book or to study or to read or whatever the case may be. And if your reason is not on there, you can check with me and we can add it in. And then when you leave the Learning Commons, you can just click out next to your name and get signed out. And that way we always know who's in the library for safety purposes. And it's really, really important that you remember to sign in and out every time you come to use the Learning Commons. All food and drink must be contained. Never open your computers, books, or other library furniture. Please respect the space. I don't want to have to act like your mama. I'm not cleaning up after you. That's not why I'm here, okay? So I don't mind if you have food or drink here, as long as you keep it contained and don't make a mess. Okay, so in order to get the most out of your Raider Learning Commons, some things to keep in mind is that you can check out up to 3 books at a time. Those are physical books when you're here. The checkout time is for 2 weeks, but you can renew as many times as you need to, and you can even renew once by logging into Destiny without even having to come see us. You can just do it by yourself. However, even if you do go over that 2-week time, I will never charge you a fine for an overdue book. That said, if something happens to the book, if you lose it or it gets damaged, then you will be responsible for the cost of that book. You can find fiction books on the shorter shelves in the middle of the library. They are in alphabetical order by author's last name, which is very typical. I plan to put some stickers on there that tell you what genre each book is. So those of you who like a specific type of book, like mystery or fantasy or science fiction, can pick those out pretty easily when you're not sure what to read next. So keep your eyes open for that. The nonfiction books are on the shelf using the Dewey Decimal System, which is numbers. Those are around the outside of the library for the most part. And each number category has a different category that it corresponds with, and I'm willing to help you figure that out. If you're looking for a specific type of book, we'll look it up in Destiny and then we can find it on the shelf together. So don't ever feel like if that's something that you don't quite understand that you can't ask for help with that. So that's how everything is shelved. We also have ebooks and digital audiobooks that you can access right through Destiny. So you'll look at Destiny with your scavenger hunt portion of this orientation. There's a whole online section where you'll look at Destiny. But you can get in there and search for ebooks or audiobooks and they'll pop right up and you can check them out from the comfort of your home or wherever you happen to be. In addition to books that you can check out, you could come into the Raider Learning Commons to use one of our computers for research. The Destiny homepage has a whole list of great resources for so many different reasons. And again, you'll get a better look at those when you do the online scavenger hunt. You can use a computer to print something for school, not just, anything you want, but stuff specifically for school you can come in and print out. Steamers Cove is our little makerspace area. It's currently unavailable for your health and safety with all the COVID-19 things going on, but hopefully we'll have that back up and running real soon. The reason I renamed it the Learning Commons is because I just want this to feel like a space where you can come and learn and explore either by yourself or with your friends or your classmates or your teachers or whatever the case may be. So I really think of it as a space for learning and collaborating, a common place for all of us. So also come here to use your resources. That includes me. I am a resource. I can help you find almost anything you want to know. That's my job. That's why I'm here. And I love helping you out with that kind of stuff. So Mrs. Mitchell, your librarian, one of your resources, come and find me. So what we're going to do for our little activity for this is an Escape the Library challenge. If you were able to be in the library physically, I have a breakout box with different actual locks on it that you would be trying to unlock. But I've created an online version using a Google form. So you'll still be doing a breakout box. You won't be working in groups. You'll be working by yourself. Unless you're in the classroom and your teacher wants you to work as a group, that's totally fine. But there's 5 total tasks for you guys to solve. Each task will give you the clue to the combination of one of the locks on the breakout box. The first group to solve all 5 and open the box would win. For you guys, basically, everybody's a winner once you unlock all the locks. Woohoo! You guys have as much time. I'm not with you, so I don't know how much time is left in the class period, but based on the length of this video, you probably still have quite a while or plenty of time to get that taken care of. You won't have to turn in a sheet of paper because it'll automatically get sent in. So, oh, that's for the next one. So after this slide will come your internet online scavenger hunt information and activity. I'll record a separate video for that. But if you look on my website near to where this video exists, you will find the break out of the library clues and answer sheet via a Google form. So have fun, good luck, and come visit me in the library.